The USDA and Health and Human Services have rewritten the Dietary Guidelines. The articles are next. Stand by. Welcome to Fitness News Brief. My name's Jeff. I got some breaking news for you today. I wanted to hop on here and throw out a quick video. Some things have come across my news feed in the last couple of days. The U.S. Department of Agriculture and Health and Human Services have rewritten the Dietary Guidelines for public release. It was released, I do believe, on the 7th, so a couple articles have come out across my news feed since then, and I felt like it's very important to get this out to everybody and share some information on it with you as a fitness consumer. This is very relevant to modern times. Finally, they have rewritten the dietary guidelines for nutrition in the United States. So this is a quick article, explains a lot about it from Yahoo Health, dated January 9th, 2026. And this spells it out pretty good for you. It has a couple relevant links in it. So I'll leave a description, a link to this video, to this article in the description of my video, so you can come over here and read it. But we'll just touch on a quick synopsis of the article. It says, my plate is out, the pyramid is back but flipped upside down, and protein is taking center stage. The 2025 to 2030 dietary guidelines for Americans are here, and while some messaging remains familiar, this update marks one of the biggest and shortest overhauls in years. So what has changed and what has stayed the same? So this article will spell out to you what has changed and what has stayed the same within the dietary guidelines. So we'll just touch on a couple of the quick bullet points here. So what are the dietary guidelines? So if you don't know what that is, this will explain that to you. So 2025 to 2030 dietary guidelines have changed. What has changed? The pyramid's flipped upside down, so this is interesting. I read these articles through, so stop over here and click on the link and head on over to Yahoo Health and read it. So it says the focus is on real foods. Red meat and whole fat dairy specifically are recommended, where I think in the past that the red meats and the heavy dairies were not quite as recommended for cholesterol purposes. So it says protein recommendations are higher, which protein recommendations should be a body weight calculation instead of an overall, per plate recommendation. It's very individualistic, the amount of protein that you should eat in a day, so they can't really stipulate what's good for everybody in one guideline. It's a stronger stance on added sugar. Absolutely, the United States should work a little bit harder in removing added sugars from their diets. So guidelines on vitamin D and supplements in infants, and removal of specific alcohol recommendations. So, of course, drink responsibly. Try to limit how much you drink. Alcohols, especially beers, are high calorie and not generally good for your fitness lifestyle. So try to limit those if you can. But this is from Yahoo Health, and I'll leave a link to this article in the description of my video, so you guys can come over here and check this out. So on the same topic, Food Safety Magazine spelled it out really good. I read this one over. This is extremely informative article for you about the new dietary guidelines released by Health and Human Services and the Department of Agriculture. So we'll just touch on this one right quick. The U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Department of Agriculture have published the new dietary guidelines for Americans for 2025 to 2030. Notable changes from the previous DGAs include an increase in recommended daily protein intake, emphasis on healthfulness of dairy, and sweeping advice to avoid highly processed foods as a category, as well as novel considerations for gut microbiome. So it says at the January 7th press conference unveiling the new DGAs, the U.S. Health Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. summed up the guidelines saying, "The message is clear, eat real food." I wholly agree. When you make it yourself, you know what's in it and you know what's not in it, which is very, very important. So eat real food, the new food pyramid and new messaging. Highly processed and ultra processed here. That spells this out for you, explains a little bit more about it. Tiny little snippet about gut health. A little bit on healthy fats. Dairy promoted while saturated fats advice stays the same. Ending the war on protein. Finally, that's very important. Protein, everybody knows, is high value when it comes to nutrition. Do new dietary guidelines favor meat and dairy industries against scientific evidence? That question is answered at the end of this article by Food Safety Magazine. So again, same thing. I will leave a link to this article in the description of my video so you can stop over here and check this out for yourself. It's extremely informative and a very good article. So the last two that I have for you, the last one is a bonus link for you. This is right from the Department of Agriculture website. It says Kennedy Rollins unveil historic reset for the U.S. nutrition policy, put real food back at the center of health. Released January 7th, 2026. So this is an official press release from the U.S. Department of Agriculture. It's a very worthy read. It's worthy of your time to come over here and read through all this information and try to make sense of it all. If you're in the fitness community or you're a fitness consumer of any kind, you know nutrition is extremely important to a healthy lifestyle, and the U.S. Dietary Guidelines can be a valuable resource to you for helping you set those dietary goals in place. So I won't touch on too many. This is a pretty short read for you, but the one link in here, this guy right here, goes over to this website here, and this is the official realfood.gov release for the new dietary guidelines. So you scroll down here, it explains a lot about it. This is a very, very in-depth website for you as a resource to come over and read. It's a little bit of scrolling, but it does include some extremely valuable information for you, letting you know what has changed, what is new, what is not recommended. So this link right here, I will add in the description of the video also, but you can also get to this realfood.gov website by clicking this link from the article released from the U.S. Department of Agriculture. So again, breaking news. I think this is very relevant to everyone to stay in touch with nutrition. Finally, the federal government has rewritten their dietary guidelines. These links to these articles will help you understand more, explain a little bit more about it, let you know some information that you might have not known before, and let you know some new information that is very relevant to you as a fitness and nutrition consumer. So that's going to be it for me. I felt that to try to get this quick little video out to you and give you some helpful information. You're probably going to hear a lot more about it in the mainstream media and the news outlets about the new releases. for these guidelines. But do your own research, do your own due diligence. Hopefully these links can help you get some better information on the new dietary guidelines released by the federal government. That's it for me today. Thank you for watching. Just a quick little note. I'll be doing a 100 subscriber giveaway. I'm going to give away a 3 free month subscription to Apple Fitness Plus. And that may help you move along or get started in your fitness journey. So if you're interested in that, get subbed up. If you found this information informative or entertaining, do me a favor, throw me a comment and a like in the comments below. Let me know what you thought. So again, thank you for watching. My name's Jeff. This is Fitness News Brief, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.